Meantime, Republicans from Capitol Hill continue to rally around Sessions, saying firing him would be a bridge too far. Let's bring in Bob Driscoll, former Deputy Assistant Attorney General at the DOJ Civil Rights Division. Let me ask you this. Was it more important for President Trump to A, fire or threaten Jeff Sessions, or B, sort of wound him and have his hands tied a little bit as we move forward in the Russia investigation?
I'm not sure exactly what the president was thinking, because I don't think it helps him at all either way, because Jeff Sessions is now recused from the Russia investigation. If what he wants is somebody else who's going to get rid of the Russia investigation, he needs to get rid of him completely. So wounding him doesn't help. It just hurts an attorney general who's largely carrying out his agenda on immigration and other issues.
Well, speaking of getting a new attorney general, there are a few folks on Capitol Hill who, number one, have something to say about that, and number two, had something to say about it. Here's a tweet from Grassley of the Judiciary Committee. Everybody in D.C. should be warned that the agenda for the Judiciary Committee is set for the rest of 2017. Judges first, sub-cabinet second, AG no way. Everybody in D.C. could have probably been replaced with @real Donald Trump in this tweet. And if, by the tweet of the Judiciary Chairman, Mr. Sessions goes, you end up then with Rod Rosenstein, the Deputy Attorney General. And if President Trump doesn't like Mr. Sessions, he certainly doesn't like the Deputy Attorney General any better.
Right. I mean, Rod Rosenstein made the decision to actually appoint Bob Mueller. That was his decision, because Attorney General Sessions was already recused. So, I mean, I think that, again, I'm not sure this has been gamed out thoroughly by the White House unless they have a plan that no one is sure about, because I think there's going to be a lot of pushback to protect Attorney General Sessions.
Some of the video of Attorney General Sessions, there he is at the DOJ, but before this was video of him down in El Salvador being the Attorney General, talking about taking on MS-13. If anything, he doesn't seem to be fighting back against the president. He just sort of seems to be going about his job. This was an interesting tweet that came out right after some of the back and forth with Sessions. And this was right after Reince Priebus was fired, that took this out of the headlines. And that was from Cody Keenan, formerly of the Obama administration. Reince Priebus is fired. Hello, Reince. It's Bob Mueller. Does firing the chief of staff change anything about the Russia investigation, other than that Reince Priebus would change his motivations a little bit? Does Mueller suddenly have different access, if you will?
I don't think so. I mean, I think someone like Reince Priebus, he's been around town. They would speak with him anyway at some point. Whether he's in or out, I don't think he's going to be an enemy.
Does it change executive privilege?
No, because it still would have been an executive privilege while he was speaking with the president. To the extent that, I mean, now that he's outside, it doesn't change the status of the conversations while he was inside.
Got it.
Because it's the president's to assert. So, I mean, I think unless he had a total change of heart and became an enemy and sought to hurt the president, I don't think it matters at all for the investigation.
All right. Bob Driscoll, stand by one second. We want to bring this to you real quick, and this is from the president's Twitter feed. It's raining today. Sometimes the president goes and plays golf on Saturdays. He's not golfing right now, but he is tweeting, if a new health care bill is not approved quickly, bailouts for insurance companies and bailouts for members of Congress will end very soon. This has been something that people have been talking about, threatening Congress with if they don't try to do things, is sort of change the laws a little bit. Not sure if you're an expert in this. What level of authority does the president have over these subsidies that Congress and congressional staffers get that are sort of outside the normal bounds of Obamacare?
I don't think the president has much that he'll be able to do. I think most of that is handled with, like, House administration and things like that. I'm certainly not an expert, but I think what you see is the president trying to put some pressure on Congress and do what he can by executive order. I mean, I think what he's, in some ways, although he campaigned hard against President Obama, even though he was replacing Obama, you can see he's turning towards executive order as, if I can't get it done through Congress, I'll do as much as I can without it.
All right, we'll look into what we were just talking about in terms of exactly what the president may mean by that tweet about health care. Mr. Driscoll, thank you as always. Great to see you. Appreciate your insights on everything. Man of many trades. Thank you.